Hey everybody, it's Sonjdradeluxe. Can I get a hell yeah? Yeah. So actually, wait, before we get into anything, someone commented you should share responses of people saying hell yeah in your videos. So DM me on Instagram at Sonjdradeluxe if you want to respond to a hell yeah. I've been waiting to get a hell yeah, but you know, I haven't got one, but now I can. So if you want to DM me a hell yeah and I'll tag you in the video, hell at your girl. So today we're doing this kind of like Ice Queen vibes makeup look. I feel like I've been doing a lot of skincare or like natural vibes, so I wanted to jump back into some glam, so we did this today. I'm so tired today too. I wanted to do a talk through video and just hang out, listen to music, and do my makeup. So this is what we did, and if you want to see how to get the look, please stay tuned. Alrighty, so first off, we're going to start with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, which is bomb if you're wearing masks and makeup because it keeps your makeup on all day. It's also super hydrating, which is important for this winter season. Next up, we're going to get into the Hank & Henry Beauty Lust and Lush Powder Blush Duo, and I'm going to go into the highlighter side just to give a little bit of radiance within. I'm going to put that on my skin before my foundation, which is the Pat McGrath Labs Medium 20 shade. I love it because it just also again lasts a long time, buildable coverage, and really gives me that glow for show. Then I'm going to get into my Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in Caramel Corn, putting that underneath my eyes and in the T-zone, then taking Meringue, which is way light, but I wanted to brighten it up a little bit, and put that right on the highest points, the top of the cheekbones, tip of the nose. I'm going to blend the part that is closest to my skin tone first, and then blend in the lighter shade just so it blends in nicely and I don't have white streaks. But it's nice to use that contrast a little bit to give us those ultra lifted cheekbones and start our highlight and contour process. This has been my new fave to use two different concealers. It's also nice to adjust between summer and winter without switching shades too much. I'm going to go into the MAC Dip Down Fluid Line, and I'm going to do the tail of my brows first, which is where I have no hair or the least amount of hair. I'm going to fill that in. I want that side to be a little bit more opaque so I can fill in my shape, and I want to do that first layer so it can dry. I'm going to go in on the bottom row of my hair where I actually have hair, do strokes up to give that kind of laminated brow effect, or to look like my brow hairs are brushed up. And then once the tail end is dry, I'm going to go in and do a few hair strokes to give a little bit more of that texture look. And it's okay if it's not perfect. We're going to sculpt it later, but I'm going to take the Busy Gal Brow Gel by Tarte and flick it up. This is in medium brown, which is a little bit lighter, which I like because using a lighter shade will allow you to see the strokes you did underneath. Now I'm going to sculpt my brows with a little bit of concealer and foundation mixed together. And I like concealer and foundation just because it's not as bright and it mixes in really well. I don't like that halo around my eyebrows of light color. And if you did any little boo-boos, this is a good time to clean it up. I'm going to take the Haus Stupid Love palette. I'm going to go into this Periwinkle shade, and I'm going to start to do my shape. So just building up color into the crease. I'm leaving my lid space bare, but I also want to pull this out quite a bit because that's what we do on this channel. I'm also going to pull it into my inner corners of my eyes, and I just want to give a nice little bit of shape with the color because I want this to be bright. Next up, I'm going to go into this royal blue color, and I'm not really using this for color, just to add a little bit of shape in there without muddying up the blue color. So just on the outer V, I'm not pulling it out quite as far. And with the white shade, I'm going to go into that empty space we left on our lid, and I'm going to put that all over, and then lightly dusting a little bit of that white all over all of the eyeshadow that we did to make it pastel. With our foundation concealer mix, I'm going to cut my crease, almost like a reverse cut crease, to bring in that shape. I just wanted it kind of sharp and angular. Now, I didn't realize this wasn't available for purchase anymore, but this is a Pat McGrath Labs eyeshadow that reflects light blue. It's very sheer, so it just gives a little bit of brightness and a little bit of reflex. I'm going to take the Pat McGrath Labs powder in medium 2 and just go underneath my eyes to set, kind of anywhere that gets oily or shiny, so above the brow, around the mouth where it can crease, and it just kind of blurs your pores. Next up, I'm going to take the Dark Deep Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC, my 140S brush, and I'm going to snatch those cheeks a little bit. I love a tan with the light blue color because it gives you that kind of like 60s, 70s vibes. I just want to use it to contour my cheeks, give me a little bit of shape, going along my neck, jawline, just to give it a snatch. I'm also going to go around my hairline, or my fake hairline, you feel me? Then I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, and this brush is stiff enough to apply color, but fluffy enough to blend it out. So I like to do the line and then blend it out on each side of the bridge of my nose. Also, this is a somewhat, like very subtly reflective bronzer, so it will move with you. It's not a stiff matte color. I like to also turn up the tip of my nose by going underneath and then rounding it out on top. Back in with the Hank & Henry Beauty Lust and Lush Blush Highlight Duo. I'm going to go into the blush side, give myself a nice generous blushing. This blush is quite light, so I wanted to add a lot, but it's a cream powder hybrid, so it's very smoothing and gives you that really nice radiant skin. Now with the highlight side, now this is one of the most beautiful highlight colors for my skin that I've seen. I'm going to go in on the highest points of my face, down the center of the nose, tops of the cheekbones, above the brow, above the top of the lip, but it's such a beautiful mixture of like rose and gold and deliciousness. I guess you call that rose gold. Next up, I'm going to take the Tarte Fake Awake liner and I'm going to put that into my waterline just to draw my eyes open a little bit. I thought I'd be suiting for this eye look, and I'm going to go in with the white eyeshadow again and do the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten it up a little bit, open up my eyes some more, and also do the tails of my wing. So it's like a ombre that intensifies in the center, starts white, goes blue, then ends off white, for a really cool icy effect. You feel me? Next up, I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Legit lashes. I'm going to go into the curl and lengthen side and do a very light coat on my top lashes. And I want to work quickly because I'm going to be pinching my false lashes into the wet mascara. So I'm going to take my Batty Bee lashes and I'm going to pinch those on as close as I can to my lash line, pinching the wet mascara into the lashes. That'll give you the most seamless look so you can't see your real lashes underneath the false lashes. Makes it look, you know, the most natural for a false lash, you feel me? And wiggling those down as close as I can and then flipping them up to open my eyes a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on those top lashes because I want to match the texture of the mascara that I'm putting on my bottom lashes. And I'm using the curl and lengthen side again just to really pull my lashes open and make them look nice and long. Not putting too much because even though these lashes are very long, they're thinner, so you can still see your eyeshadow underneath, so I just wanted a light coat. Next, with the Hank & Henry Beauty Comadre liquid lipstick, I'm going to do that in the center of my lips. I thought this looked dope just on its own. I didn't realize till after, but I ended up using lip liner because I want to do a little bit hashtag different. So I'm taking Cork Lip Liner by MAC and I'm tilting it so that the tip is drawing the line, but the base or the wooden part of the pencil is kind of dragging it along to blur it. And I'm rubbing my lips together every now and then just to give it a nice little blend. I find the best ombre lips are with lots of layering and mixing. If you need a little fake smile, getting those crevices and cracks, you do that. And dragging it across to kind of give that line. I don't want like a 90s really obvious lip line, even though that's low-key what we kind of did. I really want to blend it. So I'm doing the same on the bottom lip line, keeping it dark on the outer corners and then mixing it together. Once it's all mixed, I'm going to add a little bit of the liquid lipstick and fluff it out with a brush just to get a soft, pillowy ombre effect and still keeping our liner visible without it being too mother loving and trend, you feel me? And then we're going back in with our concealer foundation mix and we're going to snatch our lip line because I'm low-key kind of trash at lip liner. So I'm taking my concealer foundation mix, which will blend into my skin really well, keeping it tight just to kind of sharpen it up. I'm nicer with the brush than I am with a pencil. Concealer is totally my best friend with makeup. I do so much free spirit application that it's nice to clean it up afterwards with the concealer foundation mix, and then you can kind of blend in any lip line that looks a little extra, but that's it. Alright, so that completes the look. A little bit of snow, winter, holiday, ice queen vibes. I hope you guys enjoyed. By the way, I got the Fenty powder foundations. Do you guys want a review on those? I haven't even opened them because I thought I'd do like a first impressions / review on it. So let me know in the comments below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and follow. Love yourself. Stay pretty. And I'll see you guys again in the next video. Take care.